in and talk about the NBA All-Star Weekend. I have my thoughts, man. What were your thoughts about this?
What a snooze fest. I mean, Lord, I must have fell asleep, I don't know how many times doing NBA All-Star Saturday. And then woke up when the dunk contest started, and guess what? I was back asleep in 5 minutes.
I mean, that might have been arguably one of the worst NBA All-Star weekends ever.
He didn't just say dunk, he spent the whole entire
weekend.
All-Star weekend.
Starting with the skills challenge, to the three-point shootout, to the dunk contest, and to that travesty that they call an exhibition game. It was more like a glorified pickup game. I've seen better games be played at LA Fitness and the old run and shoot in Atlanta than what I saw last Sunday night. That was a travesty, and all of those NBA players ought to be ashamed of themselves for that reckless, ridiculous performance that they showed on last week. They showed a disregard for the game. James Naismith ought to be rolling over in his grave. And it's a sham that they sitting up here celebrating Anthony Davis breaking Wilt the Stilt Chamberlain's record of 42 points in an NBA All-Star game when they basically let Anthony Davis score at will, and all of them score at will.
Pretty much.
How in the world they are going to crown Anthony Davis the biggest scoring champion, MVP as well as over Wilt the Stilt breaking his record when they didn't play absolutely no defense?
I agree, Mike. And y'all remember how heated Mike got when we was talking about Mr. Love and his 92 points last week. Can you imagine how mad he is today? This man, he prides himself on teaching the game of basketball the right way.
The right way.
And when you go out there and guys just throwing layups and all kind of dunks, like they trying to make their own dunk contest in the exhibition game Sunday night.
Exactly. It was nothing but a dunk. That was the real dunk contest and three-point shootout.
And guess what? LeBron still didn't win that one. He didn't even participate.
I mean, it's just unfortunate.
I agree. That was an awful All-Star game. I mean, I think back to games. I remember when Michael Jordan was playing with the Wizards. That game right there was more competitive than last night's game. The last 3 or 4 All-Star games, at least when they got to the fourth quarter,
they started playing some defense.
It up a bit.
Yeah.
Man, this was one of the worst. The Falcons played a better fourth quarter than the NBA All-Star did last week, man.
That was bad. Yeah. That means it was awful. Because you can't get any worse than the Falcons, but I do believe that you are right about that. It was terrible. It's a shame. And here's something, Red. And I don't even know why I'm going to bring this up, because I'm going to give you some ammunition to go in on this person that you love to go in on.
I may cut him off.
I'm going to blame LeBron James for what took place on Sunday night.
Whoa, I got to hear this, y'all.
I'm going to blame LeBron James for the NBA All-Star game being as pitiful as it was.
You heard that now. You blame LeBron.
Somebody might be saying, why do you blame LeBron? Well, here's why I blame
him too.
LeBron. LeBron is now the senior statesman of all of the superstars in the NBA. Oh. It used to be Kobe.
Yeah.
Now Kobe is retired.
That's right.
LeBron is the man amongst the superstars. Therefore, he sets the tone.
Yeah.
For how games will be played in the NBA All-Star game. If LeBron said, let's play hard, let's lock up, let's go after one another, guess what's going to happen? The rest of them are going to fall in line with what LeBron has to say, because LeBron not only is the best player in the league, LeBron has the best brand in the league. LeBron is respected for all of the things not only that he does on the court amongst those players, but also what he does off the court.
Off the court, I respect him.
So therefore, they are going to listen to what LeBron has to say. But because LeBron is the king of the AAU mentality is why they treated the fans in such a disrespectful way to a game that shouldn't have been aired on TNT. And this is the last thing I'm going to say about this. If they're going to keep playing like this, let's start a hashtag boycott NBA All-Star Game 2018.
How about the whole weekend?
I mean, we're going to let's boycott. Let's make sure the ratings are so terrible that TNT is going to have to call Adam Silver and say, Adam Silver, if we're going to televise this game, these guys got to play.
But you know what, Mike, though? Hold your horses. Because guess what, you guys? The All-Star Game is coming where next season? That's right. So we all know who will be the ambassador for that game. The same guy who is the GM for my. We ain't gonna get to that. We're gonna get into that. But the NBA All-Star Game gonna be in LA next year. So I can promise y'all, I can pretty much guarantee y'all that crap you saw in New Orleans last Sunday, it will not happen in the Staples Center next All-Star weekend, next February. Magic and Kobe won't let it happen. Now that crybaby LeBron will let it happen with his boy Anthony Davis. But Kobe and Magic will not let that travesty happen in the Staples Center next year. I can promise you that. And that's all I'll say about that. Gotcha.
Boycott the 2018 NBA All-Star Game, even if it is in Los Angeles. Kobe has no jurisdiction over any of those players who will be playing. Half of them don't even want to listen to Kobe, and I'll get into that a little later.
Half of them ain't got enough jurists. Kobe got they need to be listening to him. Let me ask you this, Mike. Let me ask you this. This is the last thing on it. Do you think if Kobe Bryant was on the Western Conference team last Sunday that they would have played like that?
I do.
You do?
I do. Reason being, if you look at...
I don't.
Here's the reason why. For the last 2 years, they have made, and I know you might get upset with this, Kobe Bryant an honorary member of the West team. He has not deserved to be on the NBA All-Star team the last 2 years. They have been giving Kobe Bryant a lifetime achievement spot on the NBA All-Star West team the past 2 years. Now, they have played just like they played for the most part the last two games as they did this past week. The only difference is in the previous 2 years, they did play hard in the fourth quarter.
That's Kobe's time.
And that was the only thing that was different the previous 2 years than this year.
Exactly, because he's not going to allow you guys to sit there in the fourth quarter when the game on the line. He's going to say, look, all right, y'all, we played around the first 3 quarters. Now it's time to win this thing. Who's going to win it, us or them?
Right.
And come on, man. No way you going to allow that to happen with King Kobe on the bench. That man has too much pride to sit there. And let's say the West was losing. You think he's going to sit there and say, no, we're going to go for the win. We are going to try to come back. King, like you say, LeBron is the reason why it looked like that last week. Kobe would have been the reason that it would not have looked like that last week. Because no way, this man is a die-hard competitor. No way he going to sit there and let those guys not play defense. Kobe would have D'd the Eastern Conference up in the fourth quarter. I know that. And the Western Conference All-Stars would have went along with him.
Now, you talking about the All-Star game 7 years ago?
Last Sunday. I'm talking about last Sunday. While Clay James sat back and let those wannabe NBA, those wannabes sit there and embarrass the league with that exhibition game. Kobe would have not allowed that to happen.
Let Kobe
because he's
died his basketball death. Let Kobe bury the dead.
Well, I would have let him die, but he came back in the NBA this week.
Kobe hadn't been relevant in 4 or 5 years, man.
Stop it now.
Stop it, man. Kobe would have been sitting out there in his rocking chair, looking at them play no defense, man.